Hello everyone, Sharpedo43 once again bringing you all week 8 of the IBL D-League. My opponent for this week is going to be PlatinumHowler and the Coquitlam Red Gyarados. This team is actually particularly dangerous. The reason why is because PlatinumHowler is actually someone who's said to be one of my followers actually on YouTube, and he actually watches a lot of my videos, and I think he even at one point even admitted that he actually is straight up scouting me or something like that, which, you know, obviously kind of puts me on notice. I get kind of nervous when people say I'm scouting you and whatnot. I'm watching your videos so I can know your every damn move. And yeah, so obviously with that in mind, obviously I kind of had some trouble team building for this guy, but at the same time it's kind of like, if I really think about it, the team is not necessarily dangerous just straight up. It's only dangerous if that Gyarados, which is his Mega by the way, happens to get a Dragon Dance or two and then just proceed to destroy everything on my team. But thankfully I have Tapu Fini, which is actually a mon that is very you know, capable of handling Gyarados, since the only attack that Gyarados has against Tapu Fini is Earthquake, but everything else is not like Tapu Fini doesn't even care even at +2. So I just gotta make sure that I don't let him try to cripple my Tapu Fini to the point where Gyarados can just simply KO it with a Earthquake, whether after a Dragon Dance or before, you know. But yeah, the team that I brought again is just pretty much consisting of Galvantula, Jirachi, I already mentioned Tapu Fini, Nidoking, Dragonite, and Mega Gallade. Again, it's because the team, for one thing, I like Nidoking because Nidoking has a lot of, you know, like power, and not a whole lot on his team takes it very well. Has a lot of coverage for literally everything on his team, you know, if I actually put myself in a good position, because obviously there's things like Gladius that outspeed Nidoking and can just, you know, straight up destroy me and whatnot, and you know that wouldn't be very favorable for me. But yeah, and PlatinumHowler, okay, PlatinumHowler's team is actually, like I said before, it's actually kind of scary. Like, the Mega Gyarados is for me the biggest concern, honestly. Even more so than Skarmory, more so than Latias, even more so than Sylveon, which is usually a threat because of how hard it hits with that damn Hyper Voice. But yeah, but other than that, as long as we can prevent Gyarados from setting up any Dragon Dances, and we can possibly take it out, we should be fine, honestly. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the battle. Let's check it out. Let's see what the outcome of this battle is. Are we gonna get our asses handed to for against the guy that by a guy who likes to scout people or something? Which kind of reminds me of this guy, honestly, because, you know, and you know what's interesting is that that guy was also his profile picture on Discord at one point. So it kind of now makes sense now that I think about it, that he'd actually be trying to do all this stuff. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, like I said, I'm going to lead off with the Galvantula. I was going to say Gyarados. Galvantula is what I lead with, actually. He's going to lead off with the Delmise, and he's going to go for Shadow Claw. I decided to just go for Bug Buzz just to get some damage, honestly. Like, I felt like I could live a Shadow Claw because I'm sashed on this Galvantula. And he does go for Shadow Claw. And I got a crit with that Bug Buzz, which I guess might have mattered in the sense that now this kind of forces him to switch out, because I think I could take him out with another Bug Buzz. But he's going to hard switch into Sylveon right here, and I'm just going to go for the Sticky Webs right here, because I want to actually, you know, slow a bunch of his team down. But although at the same time, looking at his team, it doesn't really seem to affect me that much, like the Sticky Webs. Like, it only does if the Gyarados has already Mega Evolved. That's when the Sticky Webs can be useful. But if he just brings it in and then Mega Evolves, it's not going to be able to, you know, affect it very much. In fact, it's not going to affect it at all. But anyways, I go for Thunder right here because he went for Wish, I think. And I just wanted to get as much damage on the Sylveon as possible. I did get the Para right there, which is, it's whatever, honestly. It's Sylveon, and Sylveon's already slow as it is, so it doesn't really matter that I get that, honestly. But he's gonna actually Baton Pass right here. I guess he was expecting me to switch out, which I don't. And I just go for another Bug Buzz right here, just to get as much damage on this thing as possible, especially after that Wish, honestly. Now, looking at the damage here that I got without the crit that I got earlier, this tells me that this Delmise is not even Assault Vest, which was what I was afraid of, honestly, from this Delmise, that it would be Assault Vest so you can take hits from Nidoking. That's why now I send in Nidoking, because now that I know that it's not Assault Vest, I can just simply go for the Sludge Wave right here. However, check this out. He's going to send out the Latias right here, and this Latias is actually going to freaking take this Sludge Wave like nobody's business. Look at this. This is from a Life Orb Nidoking with Sheer Force. Stab, Sludge Wave, most powerful poison type move here. And it did only that much to Latias. Like, holy cranberries. Now here I switched out into Jirachi because I was thinking this is probably an annoying Calm Minding set, Latias, given how well it took that. But as you can see right here, he actually ends up going for the freaking what's it called, Earthquake. So this is a mix attacking Latias, it seems. I don't know if it has Calm Mind or even Roost, but this kind of concerned me a little bit, so I decided to switch out Jirachi, just not wanting to take another Earthquake. He could predict my switch in the Tapu Fini and go for something like Thunderbolt or Energy Ball, I think. I don't even know if it gets Energy Ball, but yeah, it does. So here, he's going to go for the Earthquake again, which is fine with me, honestly. I didn't want to stay in, because, you know, I didn't want to freaking, you know, give away my position right there with Jirachi. Because Jirachi, I feel like I could still use it, honestly. So, yeah. I'm going to go right here into... Or he's going to switch out, actually. Not me. He's going to switch out into the Dhelmise. And I'm going to go for the... I think the Moonblast. Yeah, I go for the Moonblast, I think. Oh, no. Actually, he... Or... Yeah, I actually did go for the Moonblast. What the hell was I thinking? For a second, I thought I didn't go for it, but I did. And he's actually going to get a... I don't know what that... Oh, it was like a misty terrain berry. I forgot what berry was it or something. Not a berry, seed. The misty terrain fairy seed. I don't know what you call it, honestly, but it's something like that. And I just go for another Moonblast to finish off the Dhelmise. I was actually hoping that it would be able to take it out, because as you saw, that seed actually raised its special defense, which wasn't good for me, obviously. But he's gonna switch in the Skarmory anyways, and I just decided to taunt so that he doesn't try to whirlwind me or even set up any hazards, honestly. He does try to go for Stealth Rocks right here, which is fine with me, honestly. So now I'm just going to switch out. He's going to switch out himself as well. I think this was a double switch right here. But he's going to go for... Actually, no. He switches into Sylveon, but I actually just go for the Surf because I was thinking, what's the worst this Skarmory can do to my Tapu Fini anyway? So I just went for a Surf just to get some damage off. And I wanted to see if it was specially defensive or not. If it was specially defensive, I might want to switch out. I don't know into what yet, though. But it just depends on what he actually does. But he ended up switching into Sylveon anyway, so I'm perfectly fine right there, honestly. So here, he's going to go into Nidoking. Or I'm going to go into Nidoking. Jeez, what am I, stupid? Okay, no. Anyway, so he's going to switch out, though. And he's going to go into Raikou, which is kind of an odd play, honestly. Like, why would he switch in a freaking Raikou into a or actually, this was a double switch, I think. Never mind. This was a double switch, dumbass. And we both go into our respective mons. I went into Nidoking, he went into Raikou on the double switch. But I decided to switch out and go into Jirachi just to see what he has. If he has Hidden Power Ice. And he did. In fact, he tried to go for it right there. I probably should have went for the Earth Power there. I don't know why I decided to switch, honestly. Maybe because I was afraid this thing would be Assault Vest since the Dhelmise wasn't Assault Vest. I guess that was my concern. But here he's going to go for the Shadow Ball, and I wanted to go for Stealth Rocks thinking I could take a Shadow Ball, and then I think I can also take a Hidden Power Ice. But he got the Spadef drop, which means I'm not going to be able to take anything now. So I just decided to just go for the Earth Power now. And just go, yeah, just go for the Earth Power. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna try to go for Stealth Rocks, but he just went for the Shadow Ball and got the Spadef drop. So now here I try to go for Earth Power just to get as much damage on it as possible. But he predicts that and goes into the Latias now. And now I have to send in Tapu Fini to possibly take this thing out. Because seeing how he went for Earthquake and then, I forgot what that other move was. Actually, I think that was the only other move he went for. Well, I don't know. But here I went to Tapu Fini because I wanted to see would he actually have a coverage move for Tapu Fini, and he in fact did. He had the Energy Ball. So, yeah, here I decided to just stay in and go for a Moonblast just to get some damage on this Latias, because seeing how it hasn't taken any damage is really starting to annoy me, especially with how much damage it's putting against a lot of my team. It goes to show you how this damn Latias has always been. Latiases have been the bane of my existence all throughout these draft leagues. Like, these things always mess my shit up in some capacity. This Latias right now has just been harassing the entirety of my team because it has coverage for everything on my team. Here he's actually going to predict me yet again as I go into Dragonite. I was predicting another Energy Ball, seeing how he stayed in twice to go for 2 Energy Balls. So I was thinking he's probably going to want to stay in. But now he actually switches it up to Zen Headbutt, and I'm just going to go for the Extreme Speed. I was actually hoping he would not switch into Skarmory, but thankfully he did not. He let this go down, and now is when he decides to send out the Gyarados. And this sucks because he actually never Mega Evolved this thing, and gets the Intimidate off on my Dragonite. Now, I wanted to go for the Dragonium Z right here, the freaking Devastating Drake, but unfortunately the Misty Terrain was still up for one more freaking turn. And, you know, as a result, the Dragon type moves get halved, so I figured it wasn't going to do as much as I wanted to anyways. I don't know, maybe in retrospect I probably should have gone for it, but after an Intimidate, and the Misty Terrain up, I just didn't think it was going to do anything to this thing. So I just decided to hard switch into Tapu Fini as he gets that free Dragon Dance. And here, what I'm going to try to do is hope for him to not go for 2 Dragon Dances here and actually just try to attack me, and I'm just going to go for Moonblast because, in all honesty, looking at his my team right now, if he went for one Dragon Dance right here, that would have been the whole game. But he actually thankfully went for Earthquake instead of going for two Dragon Dances, and I can go for the Moonblast. Now this Moonblast was designed to actually take like 2-hit KO pretty much a non-bulky invested Gyarados, but as you can see, it actually took it much better than I thought, honestly. So this was definitely invested in some bulk. I don't know if pure HP or not, but it certainly was able to take it to Moonblast. So if he went for the Dragon Dance there, it wouldn't have been much of a big deal, honestly. But the bottom line was that I wasn't going to be able to one-hit KO this thing anyway. So yeah, but he's going to take out my Type Affinity now because he, you know, got the Earthquake off. And now here I'm just going to go for Gallade and just Mega Evolve and hope I can take a Crunch or Waterfall. If I don't, I lose, because I still lose if I don't take it. He's actually going to go for Crunch, which is actually a lot better in my opinion than Waterfall, because if he went for Waterfall, there's a chance he can also flinch me if I survive. And I don't want to flinch right now, because this is the worst time to possibly flinch right now. So here I survive, and I'm actually going to go for the close combat. Like I said, thank goodness he never went for that second Dragon Dance, dude. Because that was honestly what I was afraid of from this thing. That he would actually get the Dragon Dance off. Or +2. It wouldn't have been a big deal if I had Tapu Fini relatively healthy, but you saw the Latias just freaking weaken the hell out of it. And just put me in aprietos, if anything. But anyways, here I'm just going to switch out my Mega Gallade, because I don't want to take a Brave Bird on this thing, and I figured my Nidoking can definitely take at least one Brave Bird and then just hit it really, really hard with a Thunderbolt. And I was wondering if he'd actually see the Thunderbolt coming. Regardless, I think he still is put in a bad position anyways, and he can't really just be switching around, because I still have the Sticky Webs up, which still slows down that Raikou, which if it's not Scarf, I should be able to outspeed it and just take it out with Earth Power, and if it's not Assault Vested, then even better. In fact, I don't even think it's Assault Vested, given that he never even sent it out. Like, he could have sent it out right here, honestly, to take a hit and then Hidden Power Ice Me or something. But he didn't end up doing that. He just ended up just sending out Sylveon, which I Sludge Wave it. And then I think after that, he sends out the Delmise and just goes down to the Sludge Wave as well. Here, as you can see, the Sylveon actually had a Poison Berry for my Nidoking. But as you can see, I thankfully weakened it with other things on my team that I just didn't feel it was necessary to even. Like, it didn't really matter if he had that or not. But as you can see, he was really, really prepping a lot for me, honestly. And that all had to come from the fact that he was scouting my sorry face. But here he's going to go into... I think this was his last Pokemon too. No, it's not. This is just his Delmise. He still has the Raikou, which, like I said before, I can just go for the Earthquake and just take it out. All just like that. Thankfully it wasn't Assault Vest. Thankfully it wasn't Shuka. I don't know what item this thing was, honestly. I don't even remember if this was actually his Z user or not. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, either way. We're going to go for Earth Power right here, and as you can see, it's definitely going to just one-shot it, honestly. Had I went for Earth Power that one turn where I went for, I don't even know what I went for there. Or, I don't remember what I went for against the Nidoking. I think it was when I was trying to switch around or something. I think when I switched in Nidoking into, like, when I switched Jirachi in, when he sent out the Raikou is when I think I went for the Sludge Wave. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain this shit, man. But, yeah, so... Thankfully, we won this battle, which is actually really, really good, because honestly, I was honestly afraid, if we lost this battle, I think we would have missed out on the playoffs right now, because I think right now we're just barely going to make it, I think. Just barely. But if we lost here, that would have been bad. And you saw that Gyarados was just ready to just run through my team, if anything. So, thank goodness we were able to avoid that, and thankfully he did not go for that second Dragon Dance, though, because that second Dragon Dance was actually going to do us in, if anything. Tapu Fini would just go down, and then everything else just goes down in one hit. You saw how Crunch almost KO'd Mega Gallade. At +2, it just straight up KOs it. And I didn't have any good priority moves to, you know, take out the Gyarados anyways. And even if I did, Dragonite was not going to be able to do anything anyway, because I would have to be Band-Aid with Mega Gallade being Atom in nature or something to be able to take out Gyarados from where it was at, honestly. So, yeah. But anyways, that's going to be the whole game. Thank you all for watching Week 8 of the IBL D-League, and GG to PlatinumHowler once again. And I think he's going to make it to playoffs again, so even though he lost this battle, I think he's still going to make it to playoffs, and I think we might actually battle again, actually. So, I mean, yeah. Next time, let's do our best not to let Tapu Fini get worn down by that dang Latios, because that'd actually be really, really, really scary, obviously. But, or annoying, because then it'll put Gyarados in a position where he can just freely Dragon Dance all willy-nilly, and that would just be really, really annoying. But, yeah, so, with all that said, oh yeah, and welcome aboard PlatinumHowler into the Draft League community, because I don't know if you people know this, but PlatinumHowler was supposedly one of Gearhart's front office members, and ever since Gearhart retired, he pretty much decided to, PlatinumHowler, that is, decided to branch out into doing the actual draft leagues and actually competing in them and whatnot. So, Yeah, this is what it is. PlatinumHowler. It's just getting into the action and just, you know, kicking a lot of rear ends. But like I said, yeah, go check out his site on his channel if he actually uploads it. And thank you all for watching once again. I'll catch you guys in the next battle, but for now, just take it easy and have a good one.